Getting into strategies. I like to call them strategies. This is where I definitely want to focus my time. Macronutrient cycling. Dr. Serrano touched on that a little bit when he talked about protein loading, dietary fat loading, carbohydrate loading. I've got to give him credit for that. And he's very modest. Nobody's talking about this kind of stuff because they have no clue. He's doing it all day in the office. You should see the results he gets. He's very modest. Food rotation strategies. Talking about allergies and sensitivities, intolerances. That's another thing Dr. Serrano touched on today. Huge difference. A 2-part carb loading post-training meal. Modified fasting. I like to call it modified fasting. And I'm going to elaborate that more tomorrow if I get another opportunity. What I define that as is fasting from the time period after dinner, whenever that is. Your dinner's at 7, all the way to lunch the next day. And I may get there gradually. But the reason I'm doing that is not for caloric restriction. One, nothing good happens after dinner in terms of food choices for most people. They're making very bad food choices. Just eliminate it. We'll take care of that. And we have a very big impact on improving insulin sensitivity and many other factors that enhance fat burning. We use the 100% MR in the muscle synthesis, which are proprietary amino acid blends, and I emphasize proprietary in terms of their ratios. They enhance fat burning, improve energy, reduce cravings. They help people execute the right things with their diet. Altered meal frequency. Just like you can't eat the same things every day in the same ratios, you've got to change around the meal frequency, and we'll touch on that. And low calorie days is something I'm going to elaborate a little bit on tomorrow. And I missed the second point, high calorie days. This is really good stuff. Cheat meal stuff, what a lot of the stuff I see published is just mind-boggling to me. And I'll get into more about that. About how somebody thinks they can eat whatever they want for an entire day, 1 out of 7, and think that they're going to earn great results. I have never seen it. I have never seen it. I mean, there may be some gifted people out there that can do that. I have never seen it. But the idea of having a high calorie day to recalibrate metabolism and for many other factors is very, very effective. And I've been using with clients the last 2 months with better success than I would have thought. Question?
Yes, about fasting after dinner.
Yeah.
What do you do with people having problems getting asleep while fasting?
I've not run into that. One of the things I think that clears up when you're not eating late is you digest your dinner better, so you're not having that upset or eating foods that inflame you. I would use, for somebody that's having difficulty going to sleep, fat-reduced PM, nighttime. And the fat-reduced FBO nighttime formula, I can show it to you. It helps to lower cortisol levels, to relax, till people transition to a deep level of sleep. I don't like the idea of, all right, well, I feel like I can't go to sleep, so I'm just going to have, a bunch of carbohydrate to induce sleep. Well, if you're trying to lose body fat, that's not really effective.
Or just vegetables?
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen that help. I'm not doubting you. I haven't tried it.
Okay.
Confidence drives great execution. I'm good at this. I will explain to each client why the program's going to work. And if they don't accept it, I'm going to explain it again in a different way. Because if I can't get there, they're going nowhere fast. What is so good about this program and the protocols that's going to make you lose body fat at the rate you want and feel better? I'm going to explain that. And if you do that with your clients, the compliance is going to improve by 10-fold. Building metabolic and hormonal momentum. This is not an overnight thing. Give me 60 days. I like 90 days, but give me 60 days. And I tell this to people very often, if after 3 months, and you put an honest effort into the program I give you, you have not earned significant progress, you don't have to worry about me coming after you for a new program. Won't happen. I make bets. I like gambling. Blackjack's my game. All right? So I calculate things. Don't win them all, but I'm very honest with people. Short and long-term goals. Form the connection between great execution, and accelerated fat burning. Like we talked about the relationship between the coach and the client in terms of doing their part. Are they doing the training program with a high level of intensity? All right? Training hard is a learned behavior. I coach football. No kid is born knowing how to play hard. Not in that game. Getting hit, hitting, thinking through responsibilities. It is a learned behavior, just like it is in the gym, right? You help your clients understand when they go in there with you how their output affects their rate of progress. And I've seen it. I collect records from clients of their weight loads. We're talking, some of them may be, a 52-year-old woman who could care less about her strength level. But if I see over the course of a 6-week program her strength levels go up, her body fat goes down faster than somebody who's static.